Alright, we are back. I got the profile sorted. I need to get my tags sorted again. Give me 2 seconds. 2 shakes of a little lamb's tail. This is not like the worst thing in the world because it happens all the time. It is very much, as Kronos would say, just LBP3 things. Although, honestly, like, just LBP things, because, like, this happened with LBP2 as well. It's one of the reasons why I dropped off of LBP2. I don't know, like, how much progress we lost. Now, it says, like, the last edited level was the Neo testbed, so that was... I don't think we maybe lost anything? I'm crossing my toes? LBP2 unstable fursuit. I mean, you are not wrong, though. It's kind of absurd, honestly. Alright, actually, let me check. Are these... Okay, so they did not get saved. Why is LVP? I don't know. Like... I'd like to blame all this on Sumo, and I do think that Sumo does deserve at least some of the blame here, but if we're gonna be perfectly honest, I don't think that, like, MM left them a particularly stable build. Because profile corruptions have been... They've been like a long-term issue with LBP. Let's see if it crashes again. I don't want it to, but I do need these objects. Okay, I'm not going to touch nothing until the flywheel in the lower left corner stops flying. Just going to let it do its thing. I was thinking about, like, going to paint mode. That was probably what caused it. It's like, what else can we do in this particular level before we go back to the other one? Oh, I should make something really quick in paint. Boom! Crash. It can't have been easy to make a cross-gen PS3 and PS4 online community game that has to build off code from 2007. Oh yeah, like... for once, like, I do recognize the issues that Sumo had, and that's why I don't want to put, like, all of this on Sumo as having done a bad job. I don't think that they've done a particularly great job, mind you, but they were working with issues. There were definite issues with LBP. Alice, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very, very well tonight. Hope that life is treating you quite kindly. Not giving you any guff, because you don't deserve guff. Unless you want it. Which, I don't think you would, because guff is like... That's like a puff of bad air, if I remember correctly. That doesn't sound great. That goes there. I was working on these little books. Instead of using the Kokeshi as... Wait, I need you to actually hit me. Instead of using the Kokeshi as bullets in the cannons, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use them, but I did kind of like the way they turned out. To be fair, if anyone should be able to push out heavy workloads is a dev called Sumo. I mean, you would think so, right, Quill? I really liked how they turned out. They're kind of wonky, though. Like, so I've got them saved as a single object, but when I try to put them in the level, like, it treats it as though there's two. Like, I'm moving around the camera instead of moving around the object. And I don't know why it does that. Like, it's like they're not in sync. Even though they are, like, saved together. And they're glued together. And I can't, like, re-glue them together because they're already technically glued. Alice says I smell bad things every day, but, like, you shouldn't have to, is what I'm saying. I live in the city in Portugal with the second worst pollution rates. Oh god. That sounds pretty terrible. I don't like that at all. But these are they're just basically like what I did with the Kokeshi doll, but with a rotating decoration on top of them. Like, nothing fancy, honestly. I did put the, like, the hazard in the actual object instead of on the map. So when there's no danger tweaker being done, they'll explode into flowers. But I'm not, like, super happy with those flowers. I kind of gotta, I don't know, I gotta play around with them more. Let's see, I did want to try something in paint, though. Even though this is wildly a bad idea. See, we don't have any rectangles, is the thing. We've got chalk squares, but we don't have chalk rectangles. I wonder if I could, like, could I just make my own? I should, like, I mean, they're just 4 lines, but... Let me try. I'm just worried because I'm going to have to make the lines smaller, that they're going to get too thin. Although I suppose I can erase. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's acceptable. Ah, why you gotta flop around like that? Stop! Stop flopping so much. You're like a fish. Like, see, these lines are like really thick. Maybe if I thicken them up. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine, I guess. I feel like it's a little overdoing it, but we'll see how it looks like in the actual game. Ah, stop! Just... One thing I wish is in Paint they actually let you do the, whatchamacallit? You know, the whatchamacallit? The angle snap. Angle snap would be so much better. Nah, it's not really the word I want. It would be very nice to have angle snap in Paint. Should those be smaller? More spaced out? You know what? Let me... That's too small. Let's not go quite so hard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can like this. Now, let's cross our toes. Hope this doesn't make anything explode. Please don't crash my game again. Just put the controller down. Project good vibes on the controller. Good vibes on the controller. I wish I knew like what the initial problem was so that I could correct for it. As far as profile corruptions, that is. Let's see. I've made all this stuff, so I can just delete it. That's fine. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of you. I mean, I need all y'all. No, there's no question about that, but... I guess I'll leave the ghost. The ghost is cute. I kind of want to get a feel for just like how much thermo space these stickers are going to take. Because I got a feeling it might be a little bit significant. Anything else? Oh, right. Got you. You can go away for a bit. You can also go away for a bit. Oh, shit! Okay, we probably don't want that to just drop through the floor. That's probably a bad thing. You should be green. Now that's a question. Should I make that grass cardboard? I almost feel like I should. It feels like it fits with the theme. Maybe I will do that. Nope, not that one. I don't even like that painting. Did I mention there's a thrash metal album released recently that's giving all its proceeds to Trans Lifeline? You may have done. I feel like you may have done. Which does not change the fact that that is awesome. Oh, yo, why did you do it like that, game? I don't like that, game. Did I also mention that today's Bandcamp Friday, meaning that 100% of the money after payment processing goes directly to the artist? You did not? But this is very good information, and I am glad that you brought it to us. You done good, Hive. Don't let nobody tell you different. That's a pretty bulky thermo investment. I might have gone a little bit too hard with that sticker. And I hate that for us, but it is possibly true. I might need to stick with the stickers that I got. The album is 10 songs of aggressive and occasionally melodic thrash covering a wide variety of radically leftist topics such as transgender and queer rights, anti-imperialism, anti-fascism, anti-capitalism, reproductive rights, queer history and solidarity, and more. That I hope that folks in chat are making note of that, because that sounds pretty darn great. It's a nice looking tree though. I gotta say, it's nice looking. Look at that though. It's very pretty. Look at this tree. It's very pretty, Bishop, but what does it mean? Oh, I should make it grabbable. Hold up a second. I mean, it is a tree. It is pretty. It's chonky on the thermo, though. Like, no joke, it's pretty chonky on that thermo. Don't know how I feel about that. But I like how it turned out. It's got a look to it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, you can actually climb up it. Well, you can kind of climb up it. I mean, yeah, I I can't do any music, Hive, but I'd put my name to a song like that. I like that. Sure is pretty chunky on the thermo. Oh my god. I gotta love it. Alright. It's a good tree. I like it. I'm gonna save it. I don't know if it's gonna get used in the level just because of how intensive it is, but That's a good one. It might end up, like, I can always use it in a hub, even if it doesn't get used in the level. Okay, don't touch anything, let it save. My ears. I would buy that album. Not the one with the tree. The album that you were telling us, Hive. But I currently have I have I got no money. I am sans money, not from Undertale. I paid off the landlord at least. The jerks. I was thinking of a different word than jerks, but I remembered that we are in fact in a family-friendly stream. But I want you to know I was thinking of a very different word than jerks. They were quite rude to me when they were demanding my money. Os, Jilly Beans, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing exceptionally well tonight. Hope life has not given you no stress, or no more stress than you feel comfortable with. I am sorry, you and me both, yo. You and me both. I could definitely use for a more pernicious lack of landlords. And by pernicious lack of landlords, I mean I would like 0 landlords. Wait, that's not how I wanted to do that. I feel like I did a silly. That's kind of cool, though. Oh my god, the book gets fat. Yo, that's a fat book. Kind of feel like, how do I, like, where's the actual bounce pad though? Is kind of the problem. Need I also mention that the album I linked has a song called Landlord Liquefier? I mean, I'm here for it. Even better than lynching the landlords, we could liquefy the landlords. Uh, Thank you. I might have just, I may have missed it. That's delightful. Hi, by all means, toss that link back in there. Oh, well, I can't. Okay, I don't think I can do it the way I'm thinking, because unless I make it a very thin book. Because it needs to be... It needs to be able to set flesh on the ground. Don't know where my brain meats are. It needs to set flush on the ground. But it can't look weird when you're running onto it. Like, it's fine when you're bouncing onto it. It's still making that splatting noise, and that's gonna have to change, but... Oh no. That gets it a little bit thinner. It kind of loses definition as a book. I might need to make it not quite so bright. And by not quite so bright, I mean not quite so dark. Because I want the pages to look... When you make it like the really full colors, it's hard to tell that there's actual pages in it. Because they get to be the same color as the cover. Yeah, like... I think... Okay, first off, I gotta change that noise. That noise is just not gonna work for me. There's a book flapping noise though, so... It's in the swoosh? That's better. That's kind of neat. There was a different word I was gonna say, and then I was like, no, that's super not family friendly. That's not the word that you want. I wish I could get rid of the bounce pad sound, but that I think is beyond my capability. I watched Black Adam yesterday. Oh, is that the one with the rock? Is that that's the new Rock Jam, right? From DC? Was it like on the scale of DC movies from the Harley Quinn movie, standalone movie where she's with the Birds of Prey, so it's not really standalone, would be like the top end of the scale, and the Joker would be the bottom end of the scale. Like, where is Black Adam? It's really bad. It's really bad. Dang. That's not great. Second to last worse. Oh my god. That's pretty bad. No, that's not what we wanted. Is there anything like particularly egregious about it, or is it just like it just sucks? It's literally the Rock baby that he wanted to come out since 2007, and it extremely feels like a production movie from the 2000s. Ooh. Better or worse than House on Haunted Hill? Cause that's a very 2000s movie for having come out in 2001. House on Haunted Hill is it's an ugly movie. It's not good. As much as I like certain aspects of that movie, it's bad. It's bad, y'all. Wait, oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's got like is it Jeffrey Rush is in it? Let me quick check this cuz my brain meats all day have been saying that it's Jeffrey Rush and I'm not sure. I know it's got ScarJo. And she's playing extremely to type. House on Haunted Hill. It's got like Jeffrey Combs is in it. It is Jeffrey Rush. Oh no, it's not ScarJo. It's Famke Janssen. It's got very Marilyn Manson edits, which I actually kind of like. Like from the particularly like from Tourniquet. It's got editing very reminiscent of Tourniquet. But it's like it's so bad. It's so bad. This reminds me, the director of Shazam. Wait, did the director of Shazam do The House on Haunted Hill? It has Jeffrey Rush, yes. I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about like early 2000s movies. Alice, that's why. Um, Wait, the director of Shazam did the House of Wax remake, which was so bad. It was so bad. House of Wax was awful. The the bit at the end where everything melts, like the quote unquote money shot is like not terrible. It's a pretty good gag. But like everything else is just like not it's not it's not it needs to not. The director for Black Adam, not Shazam. Gotcha. But the House on Haunted Hill is deeply flawed. Also, Hive, did you watch House on Haunted Hill? Because I feel like it's even worse than Hellraiser 2 for its view of the mental health care industry. The director of Black Adam did the Shallows, which I heard was surprisingly good. I do not know The Shallows. Let's not then. Don't. It's not worth it. Like, there's nothing in that. If Hellraiser 2 was bothered you, and that is perfectly 100% understandable and fine, then there's nothing that you're gonna enjoy about House on Haunted Hill, because it's like all that but worse. The only thing that you're missing out on is a pretty fun performance by Jeffrey Rush. A short but very Jeffrey Combs performance. And basically the music video from Tourniquet. Like that's what you're getting out of it. It is no 13 Ghosts. Let me tell ya. The Shallows has earned a place in my heart purely by having a seagull be a major character in the film named Steven Seagal. Oh, 13 Ghosts rules. Unironically floppable. I love 13 Ghosts. It has its problems. It has its issues. But like I am here. I will fight in the streets for 13 Ghosts. Oh yeah. No, the lawyer's death is top notch. That's one of the things I do feel that 13 Ghosts falls down on is that like it's got really great makeup effects. Like the ghosts themselves look fabulous. And it does have that money shot with the lawyer. But I feel like the ghosts don't get to do enough. And there should have been, it didn't have to be gore drenched. It honestly didn't have to be gore drenched, but I feel like it could have used just a little bit more. Like just a little bit more. Cuz some of those ghosts, like they look like they wanted to work. They look like they wanted to do stuff, and they didn't really get the flex. Hive says, I kid you not, people actually spilled digital ink on how Sully Seagal gave one of the year's best performances is Steven Seagal. I love it. I love it so much. Yo, and Floppable, the Ghostipendium. The fact that the Ghostipendium is recorded in character implies that the rich uncle has a side gig as a proto-podcaster, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh god, I gotta see this. What has Alice sent me? Oh, open link in new tab. Give it to me. Pop Crave. I do not want to log into or sign up for Tweeters? Tweeters? Oh my god. I have become old. I have become super old. Ghostface has been spotted in several cities across America leading up to the release of Paramount Pictures' Scream 6 on March 10th. Come on now. Come on now. Really? Really? That's... I hate to say that's mid, but that's like totally mid. I'm sorry, Ghostface. You go home now, Ghostface. I want to watch 13 Ghosts like right now. Ghostface in the snow is very funny. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Alice. You're not wrong. That is kind of funny. If your viral marketing for your movie doesn't get a city shut down because they think it's a bomb threat, your viral marketing is mid. I mean, you're not wrong. Wait, was that the phone booth movie that got a city shut down for a bomb threat? I can't remember. The Colin Firth. Wait, Aqua Team Hunger Force got what? What? Did we have this discussion? Did I miss this discussion somehow? Because I feel like I should have known about this. This feels like one of those things I should have known about. Oh my gosh, like, you can do a spin, like, animation from running into a wall bounce? Or a bounce pad set to a wall? That's kind of cool. I don't think there's any way that I could use that, but that's kind of neat. Hold on a second, I want to peep something. To be honest, I haven't seen any of the newer Scream movies, and they just have me going, so, at what point does Scream stop pretending to be deconstructionist? I mean, it was never deconstructionist, it always just did the thing while saying it was doing the thing, but like... Yeah, Floppable, I haven't seen a Scream movie since Scream 1. I've never seen any of the other ones. I don't know why, but they just like they did not seem to appeal to me at all. Honestly, I still have not seen that. And that's on me. I'm a failure. I have an abiding love for the Aqua Teen movie being nothing but a joke about its own existence as a theatrical film spun off from a show made of 11-minute episodes that are borderline surreal. Where is our Syphil and Ollie movie? Why have we not gotten a Syphil and Ollie movie? Is Syphil and Ollie not the precursor to Aqua Teen Hunger Force? It really does demonstrate Robert Englund's range. He plays 3 characters: himself, Movie Freddy, and Real Freddy. Oh my gosh! Quill? I love it. We're here for it. You deserve to feel... I cannot talk. I don't know why I was trying to put a W in cute, but it didn't work out. I don't even know how that would be pronounced. You deserve to feel cute? But you do. You do. You absolutely do. And I'm glad that you're feeling cute. Scream is the rare movie series with only a bad sequel. Wait, what? What? You mean like it doesn't have a single good sequel? With only a bad sequel. Wait, it only has a bad movie. Wait, so are you saying that like the base movie Scream is bad, but the sequels are good? Okay, Alice, I feel like this is totally on me. But I'm clearly like not. Scream 3 is the only bad movie. Oh, it only has one bad movie in the series. It only has one bad sequel in the series. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean that is more hits than Halloween. Although, interestingly enough, Halloween 3 is the best sequel. So, how does that work out? When are we getting Scream in space? Oh god. Like, if you're really gonna deconstruct the horror movie industry, you gotta go to space, right? Like, you gotta go to space. No. Okay, good. Good. I saw this as a joke. I'm sorry. Um, Make Them Die Slowly as a song about Halloween 3? It's good? Hold on, I gotta peep that. I'm not gonna listen to it right now, but I'm gonna put it into the Googles so I can find it again. Gobbling the Guts, horror music video in 4K. Okay. Wait, is the song Street Trash about the movie Street Trash? Because the movie Street Trash is a wide awake nightmare. I I could not finish watching that movie. And it wasn't the gore. Like I was right there for the gore. I was super there for people turning into goop, and it delivered. It delivered. It was very wet. But I was the racism supposed to be ironic? Because there was a lot of it. Like even for an 80s movie, there was a lot. And I started to feel certain kinds of ways about watching that movie. So, yeah, do not recommend Street Trash. I was very disappointed by that. But I do, does Halloween have more hits than Jurassic Park franchise? Yes. Yes? I'm gonna go with yes. Yes, it does. But I'm also going to go with I really should take a break. We're past the hour point. I do need to do a little bit of stretching. I want to take some bio. Please feel free to continue horror movie talk. I will always scroll up to see it. Please feel free to continue complimenting Quill on her locks. I was going to say luscious locks, but then I was afraid that maybe that would be a little bit too much overly familiar. So I'll just say lovely locks. Lovely locks feels less overly familiar while still being appropriately positive. But yes, let me take my short break. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I have my break. Let me peep what Alice has sent me. Oh, that does remind me. What the oh my... What? What? Company makes Funko Pop collectibles is in so much trouble. It's preparing to throw hundreds of thousands of its pop culture inspired figurines into the garbage. Inventory at the end totaled $246.4 million. Includes inventory the company intends to eliminate in the first half of 2023. Blah blah blah. That's... I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I'm glad you sent it to me, but like the amount of... They are the new E.T. the Atari game. That's fair. Sent to the desert E.T. style. I just like the... It's so much plastic. There's gonna be Funko Pops washing up on that beach in France with the Garfield phones. Future generations are gonna be like, what the hell was this thing? What were they even thinking? And we won't be able to answer because we'll all be dead. Why get a Funko Pop when you get a Nendo instead? Is the Nendo made of pure biodegradable metal? Oh, Melangard! Thank you so much for the message on the YouTubes. I just read it. It was really sweet of you, and I thank you. Thank you for dropping by tonight. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next crime. Some vulture's gonna try to eat a Funko Pop. Vultures are smarter than that. Vultures, they know what they want, and it's dead meat. Also, possibly James from Dead Meat. I feel like that would be apropos. Strange cave. Destroy your environment in style. Not in whatever the Funko Pop is. The opposite of style. The absence of style? Anti-style? Not the anti-pop. I want to see, like, have people been playing Fire Spike? It's up to 18 players. That's, you know, that's moving. Nega style? Could be Nega style. Vultures will evolve to eat dead meat and dead media. They better, because there's not going to be anything left. Now, if vultures evolve to eat abandoned podcasts, we could have a real vulture problem on our hands. We could have possibly a birdemic of Brobdingnagian proportions. I can't say that word. The big proportions. It would have been funnier if I could say that word. Haven't thought about birdemic in a while. I mean, honestly, there's no reason you should have done. I almost feel bad that I brought it up. I like this level a lot, even though I just died. That's okay, I've already got the top score. Apparently the sequels lean into being so bad it's good territory on purpose, but I heard conflicting reports. Can you be so bad it's good on purpose? Like, doesn't there need to be an element of innocence to it? I feel like there needs to be an element of innocence to it. Like, they weren't intending, but it happened. Imagine the future vulture war over the most coveted delicacy of the post-apocalypse. Joe Rogan paired with his own podcast. Oh my god. The real Joe Rogan experience. See, I feel like I would take that with several grains of salt if it came from the director. Because, like, of course the director is going to be like, oh, no, yeah, we totally intended to make this crap. We wanted, we were aiming for crap, and we got it. Like, even the dude who did Manos Hands of Fate was, like, trying to make a good movie. Failed utterly, but was trying to make a good movie. Also, maybe accidentally killed Torgo. Which is not funny. Honestly, it's the dark kind of laughter that you only use when something really awful has happened. Yes, Alice? What you got for me? Wait, what did I just fudged that. What the why is the wall bounce there? Is it to get you here faster? I guess it must be. I don't think I noticed that wall bounce before. Alice says, I've been watching Elementary, which is an American TV cop show on Sherlock Holmes, and there's an episode about a murder that involves Manos the Hands of Fate? They literally say the movie name, but they invent a fake story for Manos? I hate it! The dude who made Manos Hands of Fate is the most successful inasmuch as he succeeded in fulfilling the criteria for the inciting incident that caused him to make Manos the Hands of Fate. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Hive. And it hurts me to have to say that. But the manure salesman from Texas did in fact succeed at his goal. They invent a fake backstory for Manos and a fake murder around the production of it. It's one of the most bizarre things I've seen. Why? I mean, but why? I mean, that's why I'm saying that you're not wrong, Hive. Like, you've got the right of it. I hate it, is all. Look at that, it's morphology in the background. I love that. This whole little dev room is, I love it. He just runs around back there. The episode's not even bad. I was just confused why they didn't make up a fake movie. I mean, you know, just saying. I mean, but Hive, consider this. I'm pretty sure that none of us has ever accidentally caused the death of somebody. So, there's that. We have not killed off the actor of beloved character Torgo. I know there's some controversy as to whether or not that was actually what caused his death, but he didn't have an addiction to painkillers before wearing the goat legs, and he most definitely had one afterwards. I've done the opposite. I purposely prevented people from dying. Hive, are you doing a joke? I don't think you're doing a joke, and I want to say that that is absolutely amazing, and I super respect that, and I'm not doing a joke. Top 10 movies that kill people. Number 1 is the John Wayne Yellowface movie. I mean, I know that there's a John Wayne Yellowface movie. I didn't realize that it killed people. I used to be a counselor for a crisis line. Oh my god, Hive. That's a lot. That's a hell of a job to have had. And I do not wear a hat, but if I did wear a hat, I would take it off for you. I could tip my bonnet. I mean, I don't have a bonnet, but I would be more likely to wear a bonnet than a hat. Which I'm pretty sure might mean that I'm not technically butch. I'm not sure if you can be butch and wear a bonnet, but that's okay. I'll forge my own butchery. Oh, I like that! I'll forge my own butchery. Because you could, it could be meant in either way. It was shot at a nuclear radiation site and everybody got, oh my god. That's... Why be butch when you can be butcher? I mean, you know though. You know though. You know though. Quill, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Luxuriate in your lovely locks, but also get a good night's sleep. And you give those kids what for in the tomorrow? Wait, but the tomorrow is Saturday, so probably no giving kids what for tomorrow. I don't know, but like Hive, I do have a very definite affinity to the butch. Gonna talk to their nan next week. I mean, well, first you gotta take them out for Indian then. You can't talk to their nan unless you take them out for Indian. Oh, fudge. Oh, buggery! Well, we're not getting this race. God bless it. These ducks, they mock me. I am mocked by ducks. It's actually quite tough. Duck? What was that, duck? That was so rude. Oh my god, that duck mocked us. I will check out what you said in a moment, Hive. This part does require a little bit of concentration. Just a little bit, but we're not getting like any points. And that's just gonna have to be okay. I mean, I did show you a couple of the cats, and I'm working to get the cat mockery. Which honestly I love. I think the cat mockery is hilarious. I think that's all 5 cats. But you gotta listen, because this is actually the voice of I'm pretty sure this is the voice of Morphology.
Oh, good job. You found all of the cats in the level.
Meow. Meow. I know, he straight up says it. I love it. If I recall correctly, there's actually a YouTube video that was about that. Well, did people in the movie die of radiation? But the argument of the video was not good. I mean, I got to imagine that they died of the radiation, because that was like the era where you had the clock ladies who were painting their teeth with radium from the clock dials, and that was a bit of a whoopsie doodle. Because the video was death by radiation in the Conqueror debunked, but the person's argument was just, well, some of the people were smokers. I mean, yeah, and I mean that could be a contributing factor. I suppose you'd want access to the death reports and find out what particular cancers they died of. Oh yeah, like I'm 100% willing to willing to accept the fact that they were killed by a John Wayne movie, cuz I mean, he's garbage, so I can't believe I'm looking up killer. I'm not looking for body counts. I'm looking for actual people who died. Wait, a fish called Wanda? Excuse me, what? A Danish man literally died laughing during a screening of Fish Called Wanda. I'm not. Whatever. This is BS. This listicle is garbage. Not. Oh no, this is trashed here. I need to look this up differently. Movie productions. Listed film and television accidents. Hell's Angels. 3 pilots were killed during filming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, like that just is suddenly not family friendly. Like what was I even thinking? You gotta find a place what looks like the steps, and you're American, so why not? Like, there's so many places they could have chosen. The listicle will never mention that one person was at a screening of a Serbian film and tried to walk out because the movie's repulsive but fainted during the effort. I mean, I haven't heard anything good about the Serbian film. Hook shot swinging, that could be fun. I like hook shots. What I'm gonna It didn't end up killing me. I mean, I would have been unhappy if it had. I would have had to have tracked down the director and been like, yo, dude, did you know that you killed Hive? Now you're gonna have to die. Oh god. Well, I guess there goes our episode without any copyright strikes. Go us. Oh god, new objects. I don't want any new objects because they're probably glitched. Boop, boop, boop. Anything secret down here? Oh, no way! You gonna cheap out on me like that? You sure is throwing me back to use my PS3? Oh, that's right, you did play. Oh! Yo! Pride flags, baby! I'm here for it. I'm gonna hook you up. I'll hook you up, buttercup. Worth the copyright strike. It is indeed. 100%. Hirunda! It is wonderful to see you. I am sorry that it was a rough day. But yes, please, decompress with us as long as you feel up to it. If you need to get yourself some rest, by all means, that is also, I completely did that. Hive, you did play, you played LBP. But did you ever publish a level? Did you publish a level that we could look at? Because, I mean, I'm the only archivist, so I would absolutely abuse my powers of archiving. No, cannot wrap my head around visual coding. That's fair. Oh, Hirunda! I hate that. Was it... Was it a... possibly ask for... words? Please, words? Would they be open to you trying again? Planning on doing that tomorrow. Oh, about the feedback. Absolutely, yeah. I'm heckin' hard. I'm hecking sorry to hear that. Which is probably cold comfort, but... Instead of watching a Serbian movie, you could watch We're Not Angels. Is that a thing that we want to do? Is that one of those things that's actually a fun thing to do? Oh dang, it's already over? They said it was a tough call. They told me not to be a stranger to the museum. They were super kind during the 3 months I was interviewing. Oh my god, that's a long process. Roozy Doozy, I am gonna give you a heart. The movie one of the people from a Serbian film was in was Rock and Roll Satan and Rock and Roll Angel fight to get some random playboy? I hate that. For some reason I thought it was the, Fudge. Fudge, give me a second. Give me a second. Brain meats, please, 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 please. What's the Henry Rollins movie where he's an angel? He never died, I think. for you. Taekwondo. God damn it. And mixed martial arts. Dang, though. You were bringing the pain? As well you should be. Wait, why did I teleport? I don't know why that happened. I'm okay with it, but... I brought the suggestion of pain. I mean, you know, sometimes a threat is more... I was gonna say more credible than violence, but that's not really true. What the hell just happened? Why? Oh god. Why are you shooting at me? I need you to not do that. Is the thing? I mean, I guess the threat could be more credible than violence if they are no longer alive to be threatened after the violence? No, that's not right. Sometimes the threat is more credible than the lack of threat. I mean, you're not wrong. My string bean... Okay, give me a second here. My string bean being getting big and unintimidated by rude dudes usually worked. That's... yeah. Yeah, though. I should have, at some point, developed that skill. I feel like I had it briefly, momentarily, and then I got, like, pushed down a staircase, so, you know, it kinda didn't stick with it. I wonder what happened to that dude. I wonder if he's even alive. He was in ROTC. I would imagine that he probably ended off going to war, so... Oh, jeepers. That dude from O'Donnell Hall that I kind of... We were going to the movies. It was me, Miriam, and Timmy Quinn. And I had said something snarky to the staff on door, like, just like off the cuff, nothing serious, like wasn't really intending anything by it. And this big dude came running out, this big jarhead looking dude came running out and was like, yo, you come back here and apologize to my friend, and she's like screaming at me, and I'm like, I literally just was like, okay dude, I'm going to a movie now, but I live in dorm room X, and you could talk to me about this later, which was very Odysseus of me, and was definitely a mistake, because later turned out to be when I was going down to the basement to do my laundry, and he pushed me down the stairs, and pretty much threatened to beat the living tar out of me, and I was like, well, guess you got me. Guess you got me good, because there ain't much I could do about it. Yeah, it was an experience. Now, I do admit and freely that I walked right into that. However, it was kind of BS. Okay, Level, what do you want me to do here? I did have a bit of a lip on me at that time, though, so... Hiduna says, gosh, I can't start imagining getting back into karate again. Stopped when I was 14 or 15 at brown belt. I honestly, I don't know the... Disco, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know, like, the ranking system, so what What is brown belt like? What level is that out of X levels? Just doing front kicks last night almost ended me. Brown belt's before black belt. Okay, so like that's like pretty spiffy though. I would not trust myself to kick. My legs are good at holding myself up, and that's about it. But they are really quite good at that. So, I mean, I gotta give them credit. Alright, see, now I'm not hating this level, but I do feel like it's kind of wearing out its welcome a little bit. Like, I am kind of ready for it to end. Wait, didn't I just come from here? Like, didn't we just come from here? Did we get... What do you want from me? Oh! But no, but we can't go down. And there's no progress point? Did something forget to load? Did I break the level? Oh, no, 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 no. I get it. I get it. I get it. You got it in one, Hiruna. You were, as they say, on the trolley. I hate this. Oh! Fiddle Smurfs. I should be careful, because this is alternating flashes of white and black. I kind of feel like I should be worried that this might be a photosensitivity thing. And I should have noticed that sooner. Like, that's 100% on me. Alright, Level, I kind of need you to finish soon. You're clever. I give you that. I 100% give you the fact that you're clever. And honestly, that's pretty cool. But... oh, jeepers. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Don't like this. Oh! What? What are even the mechanics here? Alright, this is starting to make me sick, so that's not great. Got more zappy things. I'm just gonna complain. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be whinging so much, but this level is making me feel a little bit whinge-tastic. Isco, what are you doing? What was that? That was 100% on you. That wasn't the level. Now I'm gonna have to go watch 13 Ghosts again. The flashing light and the flashing is a lot, and the length of the level is wow. It really is. Like, it needs to... It's done its thing. It really needs to wrap it up. Combo both versions of 13 Ghosts. I mean, they both have their points. Oh, Jesus. Like, level, you got to stop. You seriously, you got to stop, though. Alright, this is gonna be my last life. If we manage to okay, that was it. That's my last life. I'm okay with that. Whew, too much. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a quick bio thing, because I do need to do a quick bio thing. That'll give Hidunde a chance to get some water. I will encourage everybody to get a little bit of water, because that's usually good for you. And when I come back, we'll go to create mode, and we will create. But we'll see in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes Turkish. What if we comboed both versions of 13 Ghosts, but we cut them in with the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo as some sort of remix? Could we remix that? It sounds like it would be absolute dog turds, but we are back, by the way. That's my voice saying that we are back. I do need to keep in mind that we lost a half an hour of the stream because of that crash. So I actually have to look not at the elapsed time of the stream, but at the actual clock on my laptop. So gonna need to be careful with that one. Care is going to need to be taken because tomorrow is a work day, and work is hard enough without me really screwing things up and not getting any sleep. Also, like, where's my lighter? Are we getting sound? Are you getting my voice, by the way? Actually, I could just check that by taking it off mute. Okay, yes. Because I got a pop-up that said that I was getting no, Oh no! I lost, like, so much stuff! Oh, that is poop! That really... I'm perturbed. Gosh darn it. Well, that's... I mean, them's the breaks. That's a profile corruption. Well, we had a full game crash in the middle of the stream. Well, actually, like, towards the beginning of the stream. We had a full game crash with the attendant profile corruption, and then I lost a bunch of stuff that I had made before the stream, which sucks, but that is the life. Luckily, it was all like decorative stuff. It's things I would put together anyways, but Big Trouble in Little Big Planet. Ludo! Yo, wonderful to see you as always. Hope you're doing very well. I mean, it's decorative stuff. I like doing it, but also I kind of wanted to show more to Hirunda than I'm going to be able to, which sucks a little bit. I don't know if these are actual thirds. I mean, they don't need to be thirds perfectly, but it would be probably better if they were. How you doing tonight, Ludo? Life treating you mostly okay? One would hope, one would wish. Man, I'm gonna do all this over again. I tell you what. If you set angle snap to 60, it'd be a big help to do thirds. That's... Hirunda, that is genius. Super genius. I will do that thing. I got a cold, but I'm trying to no-sell it. Was the cold hired by Vince McMahon? It sounds like a very Vince McMahon thing to do. So you should definitely no-sell the cold. Alright, angle snap to 60. Probably. That's like, that's all, that's so him. A third of a full circle is 120, so 2 goes of 60. I why do these stickers have to be like this? I can never figure out where I'm supposed to pick it up. Thank you. What a Oh God, bless it. Ludo, that's pretty fancy thinking you got going there. I like the cut of your jib. Look at that. It's perfect. I hate it. Alright, now I'm trying to speed run this, which is not, like, really what I should be doing, but that's fine. It's okay, it's fine. Did you get those folks to stop being jerks to you? It's not just perfect, it's mathematically perfect, which is way better than technically perfect. Battery! Battery! Bum bum bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum bum ba dump bum 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 bum. Well, I hate that, Hive. You should tell them that I hate that, because I'm sure that that will affect change. I could be the change that you need in the world. They'll find some other reason to medically retire me, and then I'll never work again because I've been medically retired. Wait, what? What? Are they trying to do that to you? 'Cause that sounds like a whole lot of there are words coming out of your mouth, and I understand them. I need to talk to your whoever, and by talk I mean I need to hit them with something that's very hitty. Some implement. What assholes? I know that's not family-friendly language. I'm sorry, children. I mean, not that there are children in chat right now. That's not what I mean. But to any potential children who are watching on VODs, ask your parents what that word means. You probably already know, but ask your parents so they feel like they're doing something useful. I am aggrieved. Wait, did I actually set this up right on accident? Okay, no, not technically, but honestly, frankly, it's fine. Sure, whatever, let's go with this. I am perfectly okay with this situation. I am too, but if it means I get to sit around and do nothing and get paid, I will still be miffed because they hired me to do a job, and I'll be damned if some C-level's personal desires get in the way of observing the law. I mean, And not only that, but like you're doing the good thing, a thing that we need the people to be doing. I feel like this point is being forgotten by some sea levels. I feel like I would like it if I could do something, like if I could volunteer or just find a way to busy myself. I think if I just had to be home, but then again, like I've never been off and financially secure at the same time. Although disability is not financial security. That's those are very different things. I would like it if that was my gig though, right, Ludo? I mean, that's the claim. Alright, we do want these boards to be moving relatively quickly. And they gotta follow the tag. And we can make the range... The range doesn't need to be huge. The range could be nice and short. Look, that's the only way you get a crack at fighting games, by not having a job. You might not be wrong. Hive says, but it's not my gig. My gig is to do a certain thing, and as a result, I get to hear about all the people who are having a hard go of it, and I don't want to not be able to fix things. Yes. No, I mean, Hive... I'm in that. I am with you on that. And that's why I'm pretty miffed that this dude, I'm assuming that it's a dude because it seems like a very dude-like thing to do, would be doing you dirty like this. I'm also pretty miffed that like we lost all that progress because we had some nice stuff going. Okay, yes, yes. Protect yourself. Don't divulge anything that would make your situation more difficult. I do not believe that I did. I think I ghosted out the microchip. But we will find out. If I rotate this and it falls down, then the answer will be that yes, I did. Actually, music, though, Disco? I had this all set up for you, Hirunda. I'm a little bit salty. I'm a wee bit salty. I'm hustle grinding the KOF. That... I mean, that sounds like something that you get arrested for. Ludo, so you be careful with that. Oh. Well, I guess I did replace the... Yes, I guess I did. Hirunda? Good call. Good call. Wow. I thought I should be arrested for my dirty mix-ups. Hirunda's got the sharp eyes. This is true. Now I don't... Where... Okay, but like I thought... Okay, that's... Yep, you're right. You're 100% right. I mean, We kind of figured that you were, but this happens way too often. Yes. Also, yes. Um... I wonder if I'll give up and become a pick player. Wait... Wait... As opposed to, like, playing by just your fingers? Is that what you're doing now? Isn't that, like, really tough on your fingers? That sounds like it's gonna be kind of painful. It's kind of how bass is played. Fancy that? I did not know that. Oh, good. I accidentally made it as big as it needed to be. You get tough skin on your I can clearly talk. You get tough skin on your fingers after a while, so it's not that bad. Okay. Us, you've arrived for the final half hour. We actually lost a bunch of the stream earlier in the evening, so... But I'm glad that you've arrived. You could at least see the things that we're working on. Unfortunately, you miss out on some of the things that we actually accomplished. But that's okay. I think this needed to be wider. This is silky smooth. It is, though. Yes! I'm glad that you like it. I had the idea for it when I was working on the other level, and I was like, well, I don't know if I'm ever gonna make that level, so I don't want it to go to waste. I'll have to do some tidying up. Oopsie doodles. I'll have to do some tidying up, like with sticker work, but and sound effects. Oh, this might be a little bit too low to the ground. There isn't another one? The other version of the link is no longer... No, I mean, I know which one that you're talking about, but it doesn't exist anymore. Hi! Hi! I'm silly! Okay! I didn't... There you go! Well then... Fudge me! I guess? 'Cause I hate these door lakes! I absolutely loathe them! I think that might mean that we can make the circle a little bit smaller, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it's pretty big. I am learning some things tonight. You made it just in time. Clearly. I am so glad that you pointed that out, because, like, seriously, I really don't like the door links. I think they look ugly as sin. Oh, and then I don't even need to use the I don't need to use the sticker material. I can just put it directly on it. I used them for CZ, and gosh, maybe I should have because the portals are already floating. Now, that's true and fair. Like, that's 100% a mood. The photos can very easily end up looking stretched out and weird. Best solution is make a custom one and link it to a level link. Best ending. A custom one and link it to a level link. Okay, so the reason was, Hirunda, because I forgot that these existed, apparently. I thought they were gone. So I thought that I was going to have to use um, the doors. But I thought, like, the doors looked kind of ugly when they were pointing out, like, at angles. So I wanted the doors to just hang down straight when the wheel rotated. Now that's not an issue so much because they're, they're circles, but yeah, I could probably make this a little bit smaller. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. They're upside down by the... Oh, the zipper's on the top? Oh my god. I hate that. I hate everything about that. I thought the zipper was on the bottom. I hadn't considered that, Hirunda, but you're not wrong. It's a little bit more violent in imagery than I was looking for, but you're not wrong. Okay, now how did I do this? I think that's what it was. I think it was 12. And then these got bumped down. As long as there aren't 6. I mean, I do like bonus cool points. I am a fan. I think that's what it was like. It reminds me of how virtual return isn't actually symmetrical. I don't know, like, if I need it to be super duper, like, perfect, but I kind of like the idea of going with a little bit more of a symmetrical theme. I'm trying to, like, whipsaw through all the stuff that I had gotten done. The right side one is middle grid off, and now I see it, it annoys me to no end. The right side one. Oh, the right side is like one middle grid off. I that's that's a whole mood though. Like honestly, I could totally dig that. Wait, no. You need to be up one more? Do you need to be up one more? No, I don't believe that you do. Also, where'd my music go? I'm hating that. I know it's waiting for me to unpause to start the music again, but I just want it to play now, though? How about now, though? Why? Disco, please. I know you're in a rush, and you shouldn't be, but you do only have... I know you're in a rush, and you shouldn't be, but, you know, like... Rushing is how we screw things up, so let's not do that. I decided to go with a bit of a Hanami theme. I was saying that earlier in the stream, but the ideas that I was having for the Under Archive, because my mood has been really bad lately, and I was coming up with like some really great ideas that were really way too dark for LBP. Like, I just was not particularly comfortable with them, and I was like, this is clearly not helping my mood any, so we're gonna try something different. And I was saying to Melingrad earlier tonight that I had been kind of thinking about doing like a side level, although this is gonna end up being a hub. I was thinking of doing like a side level that was incorporating some of the stuff that we had talked about with the last hub level. Of course, you can't chop it because it's defiscalized. Actually, if I make this thin enough, I might not need to. I need you to know that I've just put my forehead into my palms, because anybody could have seen that coming. But I never did a Hanami level for LBP3, so this could be our chance to have a Hanami level for LBP3. Oh, also, okay, I gotta... Oh, we are gonna have to push it back a little bit, aren't we? Oh, but maybe not. Give me a... Yeah, okay, we are. Womp womp. Or maybe not. Maybe that looks kind of okay. Coming right up to the edge like that. I really like that one, but I gotta... that needs like a lot of work. But I like the concept of it a lot. Now, so what I was thinking, because we talked about with the last one how there wasn't like enough scaffolding. So I was thinking like, introduce the players to simple platforming early on, where it's not going to kill them, and then kind of build up on this type of vertical platforming like that. But something that I'd kind of kitted together this morning, just kind of screwing around a little bit. I made this bit of kit, and it's kind of neat. So peep how this works out. They look like platforms. They look like people. But wait. Oh god. Oops. Alright, let's try that again. But wait, there's death. I'm waiting and I'm not falling to my demise. It is! It is! I really, really liked it. It's got a simple reset on it if the player falls off. So I was thinking, like, instead of having like a long lengthwise platforming segment, I was thinking of having it like compacted like that, where the pillars provide the successive platforms. So I'm kind of pondering, like, maybe putting a very simple version here. I would have to think about something down here to block off the view from the players, because, like, you know, I don't want them to see the gap. But so I'm thinking, like, so we get the players used to this, right? I mean, I definitely could. We get the players used to this, and then... Why did I rewind? Don't need to rewind. And then we add something like... I'm just going to use this for blocking, not like this is not the thing. But we add maybe some of those cannon along the side. So now the players have got an extra danger, right? Because they're going to be dodging shots from the cannons. So that's what I'm thinking for, like, the outdoor segments. And then for the indoor segments, I was thinking, like, was going to have... Why you gotta be like this? Game... Oh, because I got it set to 60. Alright, this looks terrible. Not at this slope. It's a really good point. That's a really good point, Kronos. I was thinking of maybe doing some bits with, like, the buzzsaws, like I had at the beginning of the level. And then, so here was my fancy thing, right? I was thinking, so remember how in the Hirunda, please rest well, and please try not to get discouraged. I know that's something you have limited control over, but there were some positives from the experience. Hopefully the feedback will be something that you can act on. And this does not reflect on you as Hirunda. I think that's really important to keep in mind. We're here for you, Hirunda. We're rooting for you. We know that you got this. Okay, I need this to not be on 60 anymore. It's really screwing things up. So, you remember, Kronos, how, like, in the winch section in the last hub level, I had those ghosts as decorations, right? So what I was thinking, right? Here's my idea. Say, if the players choose the, like, non-lethal version, and I could just have the ghosts in the wall like this, like decorations again, but if the players choose the lethal version of the level, the ghosts could come forward one layer, keep the same type of movement, and now they're a hazard to the player. Now, savvy players who play the easy version first and come back to play the hard version will remember the ghosts from before and hopefully have some idea of their movement patterns, like, before they actually have to deal with them. Dang, that looks like really good. Like, just there in the wall, that looks really good. I use a similar technique myself, albeit for a different reason. I like that we're on a similar wavelength, honestly. I don't like that we're at like 2 hours and 46 minutes. That makes me sad. I am sad. But that's kind of like, that's where I'm at right now, what I'm thinking of. I don't know, I doubt that I'm gonna have this done in time for my hoped for release date, which was for the 100th episode of the Archive series. But, like, I think it's finishable. I think it's much more positive, and I think that might help me actually stay wanting to work on it. Because I'll be honest, like, I haven't been in a place to work on the Under Archive as much as I might like the idea of it. I don't know, I gotta do something about my mood. Same hats. We are wearing the same hats, and I hate that, but it does seem to be true. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remake those trees that I had from earlier really quick, and then we're probably gonna have to put a capstone on the stream for the night. Capstone is super not the word I wanted to use, but we're gonna go with it. No, not the question mark. Fish can hear me talk? Like right now? I'll be putting a cap on it. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about these fish listening to me talk as we speak right now. I think that's a little bit rude. I think they should introduce themselves in the chat. I mean, they don't have to if they're not comfortable, but it would be kind of cool of them. Okay, Disco, don't rush. You don't gotta rush. I mean, you do kind of gotta rush, but you shouldn't. Just relax. Everything is cool. Hello, it's me, Fish. Please give me tier 1 sub. I mean, I could see a fish saying that. With their little fishy lips. Yo, where... Why you gotta be hiding my basic shapes, game? Oh. Let's keep these the same color. 11 diagonal from red. 11 diagonal from red. No opacity. That's a little bit too far up, isn't it? Bring that down a little bit. Excuse me? Hold up a second. That's not what we wanted to do. There we go. These are... I would show these to a psychologist. And the psychologist would say those are definitely trans trees. I think we finally found the answer. What is a trans tree? What does it look like? It looks like this. Sorry, that's a very bitter joke. It's not funny at all, but I will probably carry that joke with me to my grave. Alright, that didn't add nearly as much to the thermo as I expected it to. Keeping the trans trees. Well, you know where that's from, right, Ludo? You know why that bothers me so much, right? Alright, so the short story of this one, not a really great one, but it's a short story to end the stream. So, kind of shortly after figuring my stuff out, right? And, you know, you're kind of in that mode where your brain is just kind of flopping around all over the place, looking at everything from this new, you know, frame of reference that you have about yourself and the world. And I got to thinking about Silence of the Lambs, which had been, you know, a movie that I'd enjoyed and probably would still enjoy some aspects of it. And I was thinking about how the character is clearly, from a modern perspective, is somebody that we could claim as a trans character, regardless of how Thomas Harris viewed that character. And there's a bit in the book, like, because Harris is covering his butt, right? Because Harris is like, oh no, Buffalo Bill isn't trans. No, definitely not trans. And they talk about how he goes through the process of going to all these clinics to, you know, start transitioning, medically transitioning. And one of the things that is mentioned, like, specifically, Starling is talking about with Lecter about how he had to do these drawings of trees for some psychological test to see if he was trans. And that clearly, and I don't remember the description of the trees or like why they weren't trans trees, but like clearly from these drawings, Buffalo Bill is not trans. It's a fake trans. And this hit me when I was working in the park, and I was under a lot of stress at that particular demolition site because of some other stuff that was going on with the people that I was working with, and I just completely lost it. Like, I got in this huge, mental groove that I could not let this point go, that I would have to somehow draw a trans tree for a psychologist someday. And I had no idea what that meant or how to do it. So now I have my answer. I've got my trans trees. It is super okay if you forgot about it. This is definitely a me thing. This isn't like a thing that I think everybody needed to remember, but it's something that I'm definitely not going to be able to forget. The lore branches out. Oh my god! Kronos! Kronos, I love you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I think that's exactly the energy that story deserves and needs. And I mean that sincerely, because I think I give that memory far more power over myself than it deserves. Alright. But this is like roughly what we're looking at. What the outdoor sections are going to look like. I really like these trees. Like, I didn't get a chance to show Hirunda these trees, I don't think. Which is a shame. Because Hirunda is it's Hirunda's inspiration for the trees. Because I hadn't seen the sticker like that. I was thinking of, you're 100% right. I was thinking of the stickers as like brickwork. And I remember when Hirunda first saw those stickers and was like, oh yeah, those are, what did he say? He's like, those are minimalist bonsai. And it really stuck with me. Like, it's a really good read of that image. So I'm glad he said it, because I think it's a really good idea for this level. Yeah, there we are. I got the Scream Queen. The story in the level is going to be that because I couldn't get the level I wanted to make done right, that the Scream Queen came up from the Under Archive with some of her friends to help us out, because she's helpful like that. Oh my gosh! Okay, I gotta show you one more thing, and then I do really need to end the stream. I'm gonna show you something that was gonna show up in the Under Archive. And the original version of this this level selector. God, that looks so stylish. Look at it though. I wish we hadn't gotten that break in the stream. Where did I put that? Fudge. Where the heck? Where did I hide this thing? It was here. Alright. Last thing I'm gonna show for the night, and then we gotta put a bow on things. Got our mermaid and Kokeshi, And the Kokeshi blushes when the mermaid whispers sweet nothings to her. It actually looks kind of right. I love it. Isn't it though? Like I don't want to. I kind of hate tooting my own horn, but this one I'm gonna toot my own horn on because this is like, I like the way this turned out. This was slick. Got our water going in there and everything. Yeah, yeah, this is a good one. It really took a decade to see my first anime blush in LBP. Woohoo! Woohoo! We got it. We did it. We win, folks. Love wins. Wait, love conquers all. Something like that. I don't know. So weird. I'm in such a mood. It's a good mood. Finally. Finally. Thank you. Like, y'all don't even know. I don't even know how to start telling y'all. I needed this really bad. So, yeah. Yeah, except for the profile corruption and the crash at the beginning of the stream, like this was a good one. I'm happy. I'm super happy. But but it is time for us to wrap things up because it is 11 o'clock here at night, and that ain't so great. I think we're pretty close to the end of Signalis. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish it in the next stream. And I'm kind of worried because I feel like if it takes more than one stream to finish, we might end up getting a stream where it's like 30 minutes of Signalis, and then we're gonna have to break off to do a different game. Uh, but we'll see how that works out, because this last section that we're in is kind of confusing, and we might end up losing a lot of time just for me figuring out where things are. But that's gonna be Monday and probably Thursday. Friday will be more LBP. Hopefully I'll have a lot more of the level done. I mean, I feel like I could use it. I've got some feelings about Signalis. Most of them positive, but there's a couple of things that have been kind of itching at me a little bit. I talked about a little bit on the last stream, but might use, maybe could do with a little bit of expansion. Um, but we'll see what that looks like. Hopefully by next Friday we'll have a lot more of the archive level done, because technically next Friday is the 10th, and that's like when it's supposed to be published. So, Hive, thank you so much. Thank all of you so much. You're right. I need to put a cap on this. As always, I'll ask you to be taking care of yourselves as much as possible. I know that some of y'all have got a lot on your plates right now to deal with. I will offer you as much support as I possibly can, even if that is only emotional support, but y'all know where to reach me if you need to scream in my ear. I am here for you because you've been here for me an awful lot. I will thank Ludo first. I will thank all of you. I can thank you all as a group. I can do that. Take care of your meat-based bodies, because those need help too. Water them. Get your electrolytes. Get at least a meal a day. Take your medications as close to schedule as you can. But remember that you do affect people's lives. People's lives are better because you are in them. And we want you to have the best life that you can. I want you to have the best life that you can. So, that's gonna do it for us here this Go About. From me, Isco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigasamudasai, not to see you, and ciao.